What's going on, guys? Just going here with Random Gas coming at you with some more Breath of the Wild action for you guys today. We have finally done it. We've 100%ed The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and boy, oh boy, does it ever feel great. Here's a crazy thing. There's certain things you don't even actually have to do for actual, progression towards 100%. Things like side quests. I thought those counted, but they don't actually count. I would do them anyways because I want to do everything in the game, and I've already done them actually. There's like literally the only thing I have left to do is fight all the mini bosses. Because there's this guy named Kilton. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but there's a guy named Kilton that basically gives you like a medal if you defeat all of the mini bosses. That's probably like the only thing I haven't done, and then finish upgrading all my armor. I've bought in all the armor, I've done all the side quests, all the main quests, all 900 Korok Seed Puzzles, all 120 shrines, all of the main story, which by the way was phenomenal. We'll get into that in a different video. But we did it 100% out of 100%. Now, are we first in the world? I have no idea. I don't think we are, because there's a bunch of YouTubers and media outlets that got the game early, given a lot of them probably didn't go for 100%. A lot of them probably gave up on the Korok Seeds. But I don't know. I think we're one of the first in the world. Let me know if you guys have heard of anyone else completing the game 100% yet, because I follow a bunch of different like Nintendo forums, and I posted the screenshot of my completion, and a lot of people were telling me I was the first one that they've seen that had completed 100%. I don't think I'm the first in the world. I think I'm one of the first in the world. But again, let me know if you guys have seen anyone else complete 100%. But that's not all we're going to talk about in this video. I wanted to share that first and foremost because I'm super pumped, super stoked about that. I'm going to show you guys actually the Switchover Rate. Boom, look at that. So bottom left corner, 100% out of 100%. It feels so good. It feels so good, man. Again, you can see a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, because there's the map, and I'm going to be showing you guys a couple different things in this video, very briefly. It's going to be very minor spoilers, mild, if you will, mostly like some small map locations. I'm not going to go into like some of the bigger map locations, but I'll show you guys a couple in a minute, just for an example. But like I said, I'm super stoked that I got 100%. Like, it's been a grind. I mean, it's all thanks to you guys, man, tuning into my streams when I would stream it and would go towards 100% completion. Sometimes I get stuck and you guys give me tips and like, maybe try this or that. But for the most part, I did a lot of it just, thinking on my own, a lot of it, again, there was a lot of stuff you guys helped with, which thank you so much. And the Korok Seed Puzzles. Now, some people are going to say it's not a big deal, and some people are going to say, man, it doesn't count, man. Come on, like, what's wrong with you? I've already got roasted in some of the Nintendo forums for it. Just by a couple, like a handful of people are complaining about it. I did use the guide only to find 800 of the Korok Seed Puzzles. I did like at least about 100 on my own. I could have found more than that on my own, but I wanted to get the 100% completion sooner than later, and I used the guide to find their locations. Now, let me give you an example. If I was to pin a location right here on the map, okay, I still have to go to that location and look around for the exact precise pinpoint location, right? So I still have to do that on my own. Not only that, but I try to do all the puzzles on my own. So I would look for the locations in the map, in the guide. And I got the hardcover guide right here, so it's a beautiful guide. I love it. There's also some good guides online. Zelda Dungeon has a very cool interactive map as well. Anyways, I did that just to find the locations, and then after that, what I did is I figured out the puzzles on my own. There's only like a handful of times where I looked at a guide for the puzzle, because there's these Korok Seed puzzle like races where you have to stand on a tree stump and then race to a certain location. So the guide shows you the location of the Korok Seed. It doesn't show you where the beginning point of is unless you look at the details in the guide, if that makes sense. But like the actual map for the Korok Seeds only shows you the location. You actually have to look at the details for that puzzle, if that makes sense. Anyways, some of those ones I looked up because I'm like, I was looking around and around, and those are hard to find. Some of those tree stumps, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but besides that, I mean, we did it pretty much mostly on our own. I used a guide to kind of find maybe just under half of the shrines. Some of them are really hard to find. But again, I did the puzzles on my own, okay? All the shrine puzzles, if I recall, I did on my own. So it didn't take away from the experience for me. It was still a lot of fun. Anyways, that said, I know I've been ranting a lot about kind of, my experience, but I want to take this next part of the video real quick to kind of let you guys know how you guys can 100% the game, kind of, not easy, but easier. I'll give you guys a couple tips and pointers. So first off, for the actual 100% completion, like you see in the bottom left corner, the only things that contribute towards that are Korok Seed Puzzles, so there's 900 of those, Shrines, which are, there's 120, dungeon bosses, so there's only 4 of those, Divine Beast, so there's 4 of those. I don't know if Calamity Ganon counts. And then actual locations. So you see, like it says Gerudo Desert, for example, you know, locations like that. Or I'm going to show you guys, minor spoiler, okay, very minor. If we go up here, this is one of the ones I missed. So, oh crap, not that high. Right here. Geyser Crater. So it's a specific crater you actually have to go to. And then when you go to these locations, they pop up on your screen to kind of fade in onto your screen, and then they'll show on your map. So the crazy thing is, Geyser Crater, if you guys haven't been there yourselves, on your map, it's not going to say the name for it. It's just going to be blank. And so what I had to do for just like about, like, I think 15 locations, there's a total of like 70. I found most of them on my own. For about like 15 of them, I had to compare with the complete map and then the map I had and see like what I was missing. And that in and of itself takes a lot of work. Even with the Korok Seeds, you know, comparing the location of the Korok Seeds from like the complete map to the map you have, that takes work, man. Even if you're using a guide, it takes work to still find it on your map. It's not easy, trust me. You can ask anyone who's subscribed to the channel and has, you know, been watching the live streams. We've spent quite a while trying to find certain Korok Seeds, even with a guide, and it's not easy. Still a lot of work. So, point is, look at it like, if you want, use an interactive map, either Zelda Dungeons, or use like a guide like this, a physical guide. Look at the map in here, and compare it with your map. And you have to zoom in almost all the way. So you have to be zoomed in, the second most zoomed in. So you can zoom in all the way and then zoom out once. And that's how much zoomed in you have to be to actually see the names that you already have. Because if I zoom out again, see, Geyser Crater's gone. Now it shows up. So again, second last zoomed in. So look around for those. One of the main ones I missed were some of the bridges. The reason for this, okay, and I'm going to show you guys really quick if I can find a bridge here. Let's take this one for example. The bridges, if you fly over them, if you paraglide over them, you go under them, around them, it doesn't count. You actually have to step foot on the bridge for it to pop up on your map, which is really weird. So there's a lot of bridges I missed. I think there's like at least maybe 7 bridges I missed. I'd been to the bridges, I just didn't step foot on them, so it didn't register. By the way, all of these things I'm telling you all equate for 0.08% completion. So every shrine you do, every Korok Seed you do, it's all 0.08%. Every single thing you find on the map, like, you know, every bridge, every location on the map, I think there's like 70 of them, 0.08%. Every Divine Beast boss, 0.08%. Again, I'm not sure if Calamity Ganon counts or not. Don't quote me on that. So the side quests don't even count. Regardless, I did them. So I got 42 out of 42. I'm not going to scroll through them all. I'm just going to show you that says 42 out of 42. Sorry, that's a shrine quest. The side quest, 76 out of 76. And I got all the memories. Again, I'm just quickly flashing now. I'm not going to show you guys. I got all the main quests done too, but I'm going to try not to show you guys that. Because, you know, the weird thing is it actually only says 14 out of 15 for Calamity Ganon. It doesn't save 15 out of 15. Defeat Ganon is, even when you beat it and it saves, it doesn't show like it saves. So it still says like 14 out of 15, which is really weird. Anyways, so I mean, those are a couple tips you guys could use. I mean, like I said, if you want to find everything on your own and kind of, you know, go there on your own, then I mean, be my guest, you know, have fun. It's going to take you a really, really long time to find 900 Korok Seeds on your own. Some of them are really, really hard to find. And, I mean, you could do it, but it's going to take you a long time, and I want to kind of 100% it quicker than later. So I don't know. Those are a couple tips. Like I said, look at all the bridges, all the locations, compare a map if you have to, you know, complete map, or just explore until you find every single location, which again is going to take you a long time because this map is huge. It's gigantic. If you walk from one corner of the map to the other corner, it's going to take you an hour just to travel like real time from one corner to the other corner. So, I mean, hopefully those are some tips that you guys can use for yourself. Like I said, check all the bridges for locations. One other one I want to show you. So the Geyser Crater was one that I think a lot of people may miss. So definitely check that one. It's in the Tabantha region. This other one is too. So you got this Tabantha Canyon, right? If you will, or sorry, Tanagar Canyon. And there's the Tabantha Great Bridge. Right under the Great Bridge is a Tanagar Canyon course. I missed this one, okay? Because I just kind of kept skimming through it because when I was looking at the complete map, I thought it just said canyon, but I didn't realize it said canyon course. So see this landmass right here that I'm moving over? It's kind of like, it's wiggly, so it's like all this right here. That's the course. You have to actually step on this landmass right here. It's right under the Great Bridge of Tabantha. So it's an actual course. That was the very last one I had to get. I couldn't find it for the life of me. And so check that one because you guys might be missing that one. But for the most part, I mean, there's also some specific ones in Hyrule Castle. Without going into detail, there's certain rooms that are like study rooms. I'm not going to say what they are. But you have to find these specific rooms in Hyrule Castle itself as well to count towards that 100% completion. So hopefully that can help you guys out. Again, I know I've been ranting for a while, but I'm just kind of, trying to give you guys a little bit of tips as well as kind of share my experience and my excitement of 100% completion of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. By the way, it took me 140 hours about. I'll show you guys right now. I'll go to my profile right here. So right there, it says played for 140 hours or more. It actually just hit 140 last night as soon as I finished 100%, excuse me. So exactly 140 hours it took me, which is pretty crazy. So like I said, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are going for 100% completion. If you guys are wondering, well, dude, what are you gonna do now? Honestly, I might replay the story. I mean, there's other games obviously on Nintendo I'm gonna play. I mean, this is a Nintendo channel. We play all kinds of Nintendo games, but I might replay the story. I might either replay it in Japanese for fun, just to kind of experience the Japanese voice acting, or do a 3-heart challenge, or maybe both or something. We'll figure something else to do, but we're also gonna play some other games. Let me know if you guys have completed 100% yet, or if you guys have seen anyone else complete 100%. Am I the first one you guys have seen to complete 100%? Let me know in the comment section below. Either way, I'm super pumped. I'm super stoked. This was an amazing game. 10 out of 10. I'll try to kind of give like a review. It's not going to be like a very formal review. It's going to be more like a talking like this kind of review, because I want to avoid spoilers, right? I don't want to give too much gameplay or whatever. So we'll figure something out. If you guys want to see that review, let me know in the comment section below. Again, I apologize. This video was lengthy, but I wanted to try to help you guys get 100% completion as well, and kind of understand what you have to get towards. So, but anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the comment channel, all that awesome stuff. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section below. If you need any tips or tricks kind of to help you guys towards your 100% completion, I will do my very best to help you guys out. But it is a lot of work, obviously, so keep that in mind. It's not an easy task by no means. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. You guys have an awesome one, and like always, until next time, game on. Legend of Zelda, baby. Dude, 10 out of 10. Such a good game. Nintendo, you killed it. Good job.